to ensure that
Key takeaways from next radio's next big talk, Odonga on the 11th Parliament. During a recent appearance on the next radio's next big talk, former legislator Odonga offered a candid and critical assessment of Uganda's 11th Parliament, touching on issues of corruption, legislative oversight, and proposed constitutional reforms. Number one, getting rich quick. Defining the 11th Parliament. When asked what the 11th Parliament will be remembered for, Otto gave a blunt response. Getting rich quick, he characterized the current parliamentary culture as being without rules, adding the covered as long as you don't kill anyone. This comment highlights a perception of widespread self-enrichment among legislators. Number two, the military has a potential check on Parliament. Otto suggested that the only institution capable of effectively checking of whipping the current Parliament into line is the military. This remark, made in the context of discussing the Auditor General's constitutional role, underscores his view that civilian oversight mechanisms have failed. 3. Uganda's hidden debt law. Otto revealed that Parliament passed a crucial but little known law limiting Uganda's debt to not go beyond 50%. 50% of the GDP. He warned that exceeding this threshold could lead to lenders taking over the country in the event of a default, citing the example of Sri Lanka's economic collapse. 4. Reviving the Onapito bill on a ministerial appointment. Otto brought attention to a constitutional amendment proposed by the late Onapito Ekomoloid. The so-called Onapito bill argues for a strict separation of powers by mandating the ministers should not serve as sitting MPs. Under this proposal, an MP appointed as a minister would have to vacate their seat, triggering a by-election. Number 5 is questioning the role of the speaker. Extending the debate on separation of powers, Otto questioned why the Speaker of Parliament should also be an MP representing a constituency. He noted that in many other countries, the speaker's role is considered neutral and non-representational, and they are prohibited from holding a constituency seat. These statements contribute to an ongoing debate about parliamentary reform, accountability, and the institutional integrity of Uganda's legislature.
What are your 2 cents on business in Parliament today?
First of all, I want to congratulate Kwezira. I've seen him. You're looking good for winning the election. And, you know, I've been out of there 5 years now. So I've been listening attentively to those of you in the house, Jimmy Akana and Kwezira. And I've come to realize that it's the same things we used to complain about. I think towards 1996, there was a journalist called Onapito Ekomolate.
He's deceased now.
He's deceased. He brought a motion which was then called Onapito motion. I think that was during the constitutional amendment or something, that ministers should not be members of Parliament. The moment you appointed a minister, you cease being a member of Parliament, and then there is an election. Because Onapito then, the Onapito motion, was thinking of separation of powers, that we have MPs who are not ministers. And the debate has to continue even up to the speaker level. Why for heaven's sake, should the speaker be a member of Parliament? In many jurisdictions, the moment you become speaker, you cannot now represent Bukedia, you cannot now represent Bushenyi, you cannot raise an issue of sanitation in your constituency. It needs another MP. So much as...
Aren't you following the norms of the Commonwealth?
Yeah, but not all Commonwealth countries have UPDF MPs inside Parliament. When we have visitors, visiting Uganda, they get very excited that we even have soldiers in our Parliament. They even ask, what do they do? You know. So what I'm saying, we first of all need to start talking of a constitutional amendment to ensure that Speaker of Parliament and Deputy Speaker of Parliament, the moment someone, Kwezira, becomes the Speaker of Parliament, that constituency, there should be election for fresh MPs. This is not a big thing. For ministers, it can be debatable, Honorable Jimmy, whether ministers should be MPs or not. Because if Jimmy Akana is made a minister, you have been voted by the people of Akokoro to come to Parliament, then the president